Okay, what is happening? It is now Thursday, the 24th of June. Don't even know, but quite a weird one because literally last couple days has been really shit up here in the head. And I did a clip I made yesterday, right? And I was going to put this in this video to talk about it. And I also did my check-in with my coach yesterday as well, talking about how I'm feeling as well. Basically, like, the clip was basically everything I said, basically said to my coach as well. He gave me his feedback. It was telling me that, here, look, you need, for the next while, to just find anything to help with stress management. I'm not going to go into full detail what we have to do, because personally for me, constantly talking about bad things or stressful things will just cause it again. But all in all, I'll just simply say it gave me a lot of fucking clarity. And I'm not even going to include this video, that clip I made, into this video. Not because I regret it or anything. I'll still talk about it, but I just don't want to put that type of energy into this video, because I'm in good spirits. I am in good spirits because just last night, just got everything what needs to be done, decompressed, relaxed, and I'm more better. So that doesn't mean I'm fucking way better. We're back. No, but you know what I mean. I found a bit of clarity. So yesterday as well, I spiked up so fucking heavy as well. I was 78, 78.5 or 78.6 yesterday. That is mental. And now this morning I woke up, weighed myself 77.1, 1.5 kilo drop. That's fucking crazy. That just shows how much fucking stress, indigestion, and poor sleep makes you hold so much. It's actually fucking mental. I looked at myself as well. I was like, fuck, I look lean as shit right now. Probably the leanest I've ever been. So, and that was overnight, man. Anyway, I have that. Plus, I forgot to even fucking say this. That's the point of this video. We're doing low days. We're doing low days for the next good while. So, I want to see how that goes. So, going to be eating quite poverty meals for the next few days, because even though, okay, good, weight's been back down, we still need to be like lower body weight for this far out. So we're just doing these temporary low days to see what the body's response will be, and then kind of swiftly kind of go from there. So daily coffee has been secured, and need to really try to get a few things. Need to get berries for my meal one, because I don't have much berries left, and I really want to have berries today, because I know I'm gonna have a bit less here. But anyway, I did my check-in yesterday and wasn't too chuffed with, like, obviously, of course, with how I was looking, as you should. I'll just have a few pictures here, and you know, some areas look leaner, but some areas look like softer, and not like body fat or anything, just like holding water. Like, you can see that it's holding stress, you know what I mean? Like, it's holding stress. So won't ramble on that too much, but this will definitely give a little bit of a boost to get things started. I'll say this right now, making my meal one, Perform, especially the white chocolate one, Perform whey is the best whey, 100%, especially as a drip. The consistency of whey drip from Perform is unmatched. So I'm gonna make my oats. It's now down to 40 grams instead of 60. So not gonna be the best, but fuck it. Then I'm gonna put like 20 grams of whey like mixed with oats, and then like 20 grams is whey drip, because it's just too good. It's just too good. And then 200 grams of raspberries. So here's my 200 grams of berries and the whey drip. Look at that. Fucking lovely. And then my morning sups as well. So look at that consistency. Look at that. Absolute dessert. Absolute dessert, yeah. And watch. Even just putting these berries in, like, into the whey drip, like the remaining. So good. So good. Alrighty, so man is dressed like Mr. Clean right now, but this is why I'm gonna have a quick chat about why I'm doing specifically, why am I doing low days for the next, I don't know how long, could be a week, could be a few days, we don't know. Just see what the response will be. So you'd assume when you're like feeling fucked or something, you do like high days or something, or refeeds, right? But I'm not fucked, you know? I'm not like, I don't feel tired, I don't feel fatigued, I don't feel, like I feel great, like physically, right? But like last like week, it's just been rough mentally, and with like external factors and everything coming back, and it's been messing up my sleep and my digestion. And as I said in the last video, it just caused a big spiral chain reaction with like, it's like a big loop of stressors, and I definitely got a big clarity sense from checking I got, and it's like enough is enough. Like it's been about a week now, this like 6-7 days or something like this. So I did a lot of good realization yesterday, planning, and this morning as well. So why are we doing a low day? Because we want to see how much we can get out, like take off with water, or just give us an extra boost, like a jump start, if that makes sense. So since the weight has been stalling, yes, weight dropped a lot, like 1.5, 1.4 kilo, but it's back to my where I was, you know? So I didn't actually like lose the weight, like more weight. It's just back to where I was, which is still good, which is still very good. So we're gonna do this low day to see how much more extra weight we will lose, and kind of go from there. If I'm losing too much or if I'm still not losing weight, we have to assess. But it's just mainly stress management as well. And I don't think it'd be too bad doing these low days. It's not too low. Like it's just less carbs, like less, obviously it's gonna be less carbs on my meals. One of my meals has no carbs at all, but I'm still eating 5 meals a day, so it's not like I'm like losing a meal. I think it'd be more hard losing one meal, like doing 4 meals instead of having 5 meals. So I'm still eating my 5 meals, so that's a good thing. And my hunger is still relatively low. Like I feel grand. I feel just the same, to be honest, as I was if I was eating my 60 grams of oats instead of 40. 20-gram difference is like a fucking handful of oats less. We'll be grand, but I'm very optimistic for the next few days how things will plan out, and I know it will. Completely forgot to even mention this, right? Melatonin update on sleep. Sleep has improved. It has definitely improved. I'm still like waking up throughout the night, but like the quality sleep, like you know, like I know the difference of like the quality. Like I'm not waking up fucked. I don't feel wrecked, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. You just know you had a good night's sleep compared to the one before. So it's improving. It's not perfect. I don't think it will be, but it's improved. So I'm happy. Okay, serious poverty portions now. 40 grams of rice, 75 veg, and 180 grams of my beef mince with 100 grams banana on the side. Got pushed today, so probably do a run through a few of the movements as well. Alright. Jesus Christ, I almost fucking choked to death. god, fuck. It happens so much now. Just fucking drinking goes the wrong way. It's later on in the day. It's around 6 o'clock, and I had my meal for about 20 minutes ago, and it was, I didn't even show post-workout meal as well, but I'll just show like just photographs of what there was. It's now 50 grams of rice, down from 80, and then the last meal was no carbs. I mean, it was banana. I had chicken, green beans, and a banana. That's like bikini athlete diet right there. Just a quick run through of my post session, and then kind of just talk shit, waffle in between that. So obviously I started off with my line cuff. It wasn't really cuff, I had to use with the D handles, and it felt quite good, especially regarding that I was D handles. And excuse me, it did feel very strong, like hard at the end of the concentric, but it felt really good on the eccentric. So I don't know if it's just about the machine, or I think it was the angle where I put the cable. Felt really nice. I think I got like 8 reps on the top set. I think I went in my back off set out in 10 reps with 1 pin down, which felt a world of a lot lighter. But after like rep 5, rep 6, it's just burns. So over here now, dumbbell press. This is just getting so fucking like taxing on the CNS, but like strength isn't going off it. I didn't really like how I did this first set. My elbows were kind of too far out. I should have put them in a little bit more closer. But yeah, it's a movement I haven't done in ages, and I only started doing it like weeks ago. And it takes a while to adjust with like new type of like cues and form and how to like use your chest with pressing. With dumbbells, like dumbbell pressing was one of those movements back in the day where I was just like full throttling, throwing it, doing anything to go from A to B, and now dropping the weight, drop the control, it just feels so weird to me now. And yeah, you just hear me roaring at the end of that last rep because I didn't get it, because like 90 grams of carbs pre-workout is not going to cut it for me. And I did the same weight magically with the next set, and I got the same amount of reps, and it went better because my elbows were a little bit more tucked compared to the first set. So I'm happy how that set felt. That felt a lot better, that set. So I probably could have got that 8 rep if I had my elbows a bit more closer, but coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever. But yeah, it was off plate loaded, and I lost 2 reps with this set. Fuck's sake, 2 reps down on the top set. Brilliant. I'm just going to use the low food as a coping mechanism because I wasn't not happy with that, but it felt great. It felt good. Back off set and match reps with the same weight as I did last time, so I'm not too chuffed. I think my chest was just in bits from that back off set, just because my chest, I remember feeling my chest, I felt like it was going to tear in that last 2 reps in that set. So then we got our pec fly. I usually do this because I do this for my upper session as well, the pec fly, and I do 1 pin heavier on that day because obviously it's my first movement. This one is my 4th, and still managed to got 10 reps on this pin, so I matched reps with last week, which I'm chuffed. Felt great. I should have put my shoulders a little bit further down, to be honest, but I think my shoulders were a bit too hunched, and I wasn't really holding the concentric like too well, but I didn't really contract it as well as I was meant to say. But overall, it was a good set. It was a good set. Match weight, so cannot complain at all. And then standard tricep push down. Felt great. It looks so weird to me doing like push downs with weight that looks so minuscule, but trust me, like really just locking your triceps in, not moving anything, keeping your shoulders back, posture tall, elbows locked, all tricep, it absolutely burns the shit out of them, trust me. So always keeping the elbows locked, don't be moving them, and shoulders back. And the thing about pressing in front of you towards your toes and then slightly back, don't be like pushing back like immediately, push forward hard straight and then a little bit back. And then last but not least, obviously these benches in this gym is terrible. It's too high, so I had to use a medicine ball to sit, so I was able to get the handle not touching the bench. And I should have put the seat a little bit further back because I felt it hard to feel too much to stretch. But remember I said in the last video about push and pull days both having like an eccentric focus movement and a concentric focus movement. So this is the same thing with the triceps. This is more like on the eccentric, and you can really feel the burn coming down, especially when, if I had the seat more further back, it would have burned a lot more. But the locking out, it just absolutely is strenuous on that. So the 3 sets on those, yeah, the triceps both 3 sets each. I know it's supposed to be 2, but here, look, I'm just gonna do 3. All the other sets for the chest were all 2 sets. So that's really it. And then here's just a few post-workout shots, which I'm not too chuffed. I am chuffed. I'm not too chuffed. I am chuffed with how they look. I do feel very light. I do feel empty, especially if I'm not last meal, no carbs. Fuck. If I get like blue balled and my coach says, you know what, I want to keep like this, I'm gonna punch a wall. Having 1 meal with no carbs, no, I'm not liking that. But it has to be done, it has to be done. Here, look, I have to suffer somewhere. It's 10 weeks out now. Come on, the fuck. I'm in good spirits. I'm in good energy. Energy's high. I don't feel fucked. And obviously when I was in PT a few hours ago, I had a nice chat with someone, and yeah, just about everything. And it's good to have someone to chat to, not just with like online and everything. Like it's better to do it in person. It always is. And as much as I have people I can talk to, like my coach and like people back at home, but it's always different when it's like one-on-one, face-to-face, you get me? So I'm not rambling from that. It's now 6:15. Obviously I just told the time to start this fucking clip, so I'll leave it a while until the time again. But I might try edit this video now, and then that was like a little non-negotiable I have now. After 7 p.m, just switch the fuck off from everything, right? I want to like imagine like I'm like a little child. Think about, I have nothing going on, nothing to think about, no responsibilities, nothing. Just want to just switch the fuck off. Not going on my phone, not looking on social. I deleted socials anyway. But yeah, that was another thing. I deleted social again because fuck social media. I went back on it for about a month, and I'm like, yeah, there's a reason why I deleted it. Fuck it. Fuck Instagram and fuck everything else. I'm sick of social media. It's for me. I can't stay on it. For people, it can. People can like take like only do 45 minutes to an hour. Like for me, I just rather just call that shit off. You know, maybe I was addicted to Instagram and social media, TikTok, whatever the fuck it, and all the other apps, which it could be, you know, but it's better for me to just delete it completely than just doing like screen time procedures. Like no, just remove it. Too much, you know. Yeah, it's just too, you just consume too much, especially with reels and everything. Like no. So I'm gonna edit this video so it'll be all done before 7 p.m, and then I might record the last clip of, I'll record like the last clip of like meal 5, which you know yourself what it is, the Greek yogurt bowl. Also, I think my coach thinks it's Greek yogurt that's messing my digestion, but I actually think it's the whey. It's the whey. And as much as I just preached about I love perform whey, but I think I might have to start hopping on the isolate now. Because I don't know, it's very common for people to get shitty guts from normal concentrate whey, so I might have to hop on the isolate. It's gonna break the bank, but it has to be done. Maybe no, I'll get like a little tub and see what happens. But yeah, that's all what she wrote. Don't know if I'll film anything else, but 10.5 weeks out. Shit, 9 weeks to go for fat loss.
before you know it, I'll be back in Ireland. I'm in Ireland in 9 weeks. That's crazy. I started this prep 22 and a half weeks out. I'm now at 10 and a half. Oh, shit.
Okay, it's probably a bit dark, but what I want to talk to you about is why I think training is at its best right now, and it's still feeling very good despite the challenges and obviously just being in a deficit in general, like eating less than I was. Some areas where I'm feeling a little bit more drained, a little bit more groggy, fatigued, and I think I also said previously when I was like when my body was a bit fucked compared to where mentally or like cognitively I feel a bit more tired. It's just, you just have to put yourself in a perspective that you are always going to have a good session and you are going to progress and you can make progressions. If you kind of go into a session thinking like, oh, this is going to be a bad session today, or I'm going to take it easy today because I feel like this and this. Like, when I get deep into a deficit, I have to start to give the session what it deserves, because you're putting your body under stress with training. You're breaking down parts of your body, giving a lot of stress. So that's what like training in the gym is, like oversimplified basically. So when you're big in a deficit, you have to give the build up the time it deserves. So I take a good amount of time just preparing how I'm going to do well, taking my time in my warm-up sets and accurately putting myself in a zone to push well, and knowing how I'm going to progress, and putting myself into an environment in my own mind that I need to switch things on and focus. And once I do, game on. I feel fucking great. After that first exercise, after that first proper set, even the warm-up sets could feel a bit groggy, but then once you kind of flick the switch in your brain knowing that, okay, it's time to push hard now for this first set, then who knows, you do well and you're like, shit, game fucking on. And your sessions might be longer, you might have to take longer rests, but that's what you need to do, because you can physically, if you can physically train, if you can physically push it, but it's just taking a bit more demanding mentally, that's fine. It's fine to feel like that, but just know in your mind that your body can still physically do it. Because obviously there are limits, of course, where your body is saying no, and I've experienced that. That's what I experienced a few weeks ago, like when I was like 19 weeks out. That's when I was feeling. Back when I was like blacking out, doing leg presses and stuff like that. That was when my mind and my energy outside the gym was like really excited, really ready to push hard, push well, but my body couldn't. Well, like right now, it's like, I would say it's a polar opposite. I still always want to train. I'm looking forward to training no matter what. But like maybe like the build up and I'm like walking to the gym, or knowing that I have to train in like half an hour and I feel like, oh, I don't feel the best. But once you kind of get into that transitional period of like, okay, let's fucking focus here. You're golden. You're golden. So that's my little wrap up. And I love you and leave you.